Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 3rd. We're continuing our study of the book of Acts. We're starting today in Acts chapter 4, verse 32, and we're going to take it into chapter 5 through verse 11. This is a description of what it was like to be one of the believers in community with the apostles. And we get a sense of the level of commitment coming from the believers as we read in verse 32, where it says this.
All the believers were united in heart and mind, and they felt that what they owned was not their own, so they shared everything they had.
You see, everybody was looking upon each other and watching out for each other. It'll go on to explain that anybody who had need, that need was met. They were fully and completely committed. But then we get into chapter 5, and we hear the story of Ananias and Sapphira. This is a troubling little paragraph or two in the book of Acts that might be a little frustrating and kind of scary. But I think the message is really important for us. You see, as you read it, you'll see that the two of them had some property. They sold that property, and they kept some of the money for themselves while giving the rest of it to the church. The problem is, when they gave it to the church, they lied to them and said, "Oh, we're giving you all the money that we got from selling the property." Peter calls them out. Peter says, "Hey, what the heck? It was your house or your property to sell or not sell, and it's your money to give or not give. Why would you lie to us about it? More importantly, why would you try to lie to God about it?" Ananias ends up being struck dead on the spot, and 3 hours later, the same would happen to his wife. I don't think the message here is that God gets mad at liars. I think the message is that we have to decide if we are fully committed or not. And if we're not fully committed, that's fine. Be honest about it. Right now, we live in a time where there are lots of folks in the church who are pretending to be something that they're not. And so we need to be on guard for that within ourselves. Live life honestly as we live our life out loud. Be vulnerable. I like the way the centurion said it to Jesus. "I believe, help my unbelief." God can't transform us into something if we're pretending to already be transformed. We have to trust God as He guides us through the journey. So, be honest, be vulnerable, be real, and God's love will do the rest. Have a great day, everybody.